Death Wish 3 is one of the best action movies you are ever going to find from the 80s. Yes, it is really hammy, of course. Paul Kersey returning to New York, his friend murdered by the gangs. He's stuck up for his murder, and, he's thrown in jail. But, crime is at a all time, well, as it was in the 80s. I mean, revisionist history tells you that New York wasn't that bad. Like, it really was that bad. The original Death movie really painted a picture of how terrible New York was. And then when you get to the 80s, it's just as bad. I'm sure this is right when Giuliani and others were coming in to clean up the city. But still, New York was a shithole by all intents and purposes. And this movie does a great job of showing how bad it was. Paul Kersey, the vigilante, is back, blowing these freaks away. Pulling out the Wildy Magnum, which is basically a giant pistol with a smaller version of a big game cartridge, and he's just blowing people away. He shoots a guy called the Giggler and puts a huge hole in his chest. Like, there's like barely anything left of him. He just like hits him like 30, 40 yards away. He just falls down dead. And all these people are like suffering from these rampant gangs. Like, there's this Jewish family. I mean, at the time, guns were in this movie. The guns were outlawed in New York City. So even if you had a gun, I mean, it was a felony. And some random cops come by and or said, someone told you were brandishing a gun. It was probably those shitheels that were just, it's like, oh my god, they pointed a gun at us. And as soon as the gun was taken away, they came in and ripped through their house. Of course, there's a Paul Kersey love interest that is just doomed to fail. She just dies in a horrible way. She gets knocked in her car, and her car gets thrown down the hill, crashing into another car in a big ass explosion. Paul Kersey brings out a Browning machine gun and just gunning people away, takes out a car. There's just carnage everywhere. He blows the bad guy away at the end with a Laws missile launcher. It is just awesome. The blood, the carnage in this movie is just incredible. It's not a great movie. It's just a fun movie. Just a movie you have to see. Any of the movies in this movies are a lot better than a lot of movies you're going to see today. Go check it out. You can probably find it on just about any streaming service, especially Pluto. I really do like Pluto. And man, have yourself a blast, because watching scumbags, the worst of criminals, get blown away, we need to be able to blow criminals away today. Have a great day, and